Hello students, welcome to KP the Tutor at youtube.com. Today I have decided to bring one of the most challenging questions which are though simple but at times very confusing. It was a time when assertion and reasoning questions were asked only in professional or entrance examinations like the IITs, but after the change in the education system, the same are found in 10th standard and 12th standard commerce examinations also. So let's start assertion and reasoning questions. Starting, it's very simple, but at the same time it is very confusing also. Everybody finds it headache to solve these questions and they think we are going to use marks, but it's not like that. Because first thing that we have to learn is there are only 4 options they're going to ask you. Number 1, assertion is true but the reasoning is false. Number 2, assertion is false but the reasoning is true. Number C, both A and R are true but R is the explanation of A. And fourth, A and R both are true but R is not the explanation of A. What I have done is I have divided only into 2 steps. If you learn these 2 steps, assertion and reasoning will be just a piece of cake for you. The first step, try to solve both the assertion and reasoning independently. आपको starting reading के टाइम पे उन दोनों को कनेक्ट करने का कोई जरूरत नहीं है. Assertion as if an independent question उसको डील करिए, reasoning उसको भी independently डील करिए. Do not try to establish any connection in the first reading. Now, if any of one of them is false, okay, अगर assertion false है या reading में आपको पता चलता है कि reasoning false है, then the answer has to be from option A or B. If assertion is false, then the answer is option B. But if the reasoning is false and assertion is true, the answer is option A. So the first step is very clear. Hunt for the false. कोई भी एक false है तो आपका answer option A or option B में end हो जाएगा. You don't have to go through option C and D. But the main challenge is if both are true. In case if the assertion and reasoning both are true, then the answer has to be 100% from option C or option D. If R is the correct explanation of A, then the answer is option C. On the other hand, if R is not the correct explanation of A, the answer is option D. How will you 100% be sure from the options C and D? For that, please go through the hint which I am talking about. Always try to solve the reasoning statement as the cause and effect relationship with assertion. आप establish करिए क्या reasoning एक cause and effect relationship fulfill करता है assertion के साथ. अगर वो करता है तो आपका आंसर C है और अगर वो नहीं करता है तो आंसर D है. Okay? Now, as we have learned in give reasons, हम जब give reason पढ़ते हैं तो हम क्या करते हैं? Because या हम ऐसे लिखते हैं या हम पहले पूरा आंसर लिख देते हैं and then we say therefore or we say due to the above reasons the statement is right. You just have to add words like because, due to, therefore after the assertion statement. I repeat, we just have to add words like because, due to and therefore after the assertion. If the entire statement makes a perfect logic or sense, then your answer is option C. And if after adding the words because, due to, therefore, it does not make a perfect sense, then your answer is option D. Let's take an example. The assertion given to us is due to globalization, a country cannot achieve self-sufficiency in food production. That is a true statement, children. Because of globalization, every country is manufacturing such goods which has a demand in foreign trade, in foreign market. Because of that, we are losing self-sufficiency in food production. The reasoning given to you is globalization has created a revolution in IT sector. Take it independently. 100% right. Globalization के वजह से information technology sector में boom आया है. And India is not an exception to it, right? India is number 1 in the world from 1998 till date. So yes, IT sector has been at the peak because of globalization. So now when we read this, we come to know that A and B cannot be our answer because the assertion is true as well as the reasoning is true. Hence, none of them is false over here. I repeat, none of them is false over here. So your answer has to be from option C or D. Okay, so this was the first step. We independently read the assertion, read the reasoning, and we took a decision. As we got both of them to be true, our answer cannot be option A or option B. It has to be option C or option D. So let's learn about that now. The step 2. Just now try to see whether both the statements are satisfying the cause and effect relationship. Due to globalization, a country cannot achieve self-sufficiency in food production. Now add, because globalization has created a revolution in IT sector. It makes no sense because we are talking about food production and the reasoning is about IT sector. Or add a word, due to globalization, a country cannot achieve self-sufficiency in food production due to globalization has created a revolution in IT sector. Again, it makes no sense. There is no connection between the both. Let's use the third word, therefore. Due to globalization, a country cannot achieve self-sufficiency in food production. Therefore, globalization has created a revolution in IT sector. Again, it is a senseless cause and effect part. My dear children, none of this makes sense and therefore R is not the correct explanation of A. Your answer is option D. I hope you have understood this, and for such interesting videos, please subscribe to my channel KP Sir the Tutor @ youtube.com. Thank you.